I think their view of India, Indian politics and religion is basically a BBC article or a New York Times article. And that's about it. And you can't blame them because they've never visited the country. They don't know the realities of how things go on, and they don't understand the local language or have access to any of the local papers here. So you can't blame them. But there is a very skewed picture about how the BJP politics is playing out in India. And that brings in a whole new colonial sort of narrative within it. I think it's all driven basically by what New York Times wants to portray India as. So basically a regressive country, and a country wherein now religion is becoming more and more important, and we have a bigoted leader leading us into darkness. So that's more or less about how it's being seen. And there's also this growing narrative that there's very little minority rights currently in India, especially since 2014, whereas the population census clearly indicates otherwise. Right. Whereas for neighboring countries, it's a totally different, story, that the Hindu population has fallen drastically in all of the neighboring states, but in the neighboring countries. But it's never spoken about in any of the leading newspapers. But then when it comes to India, then there's this huge hullabaloo about how there's no minority rights, and this is what's carried around by people who don't know otherwise. So you can say it's ignorance, which is driven by the larger propaganda of bigger media outlets.